Hey everybody, Jordon Gonzales here from Gonzales Racing Team, going to bring to you my last race at Texas, which also happened to be a P1 qualifying, and I finally got me a Texas win. Yeah! Texas native here, wins at Texas. Even though I'm really a Texas transplant. Born in Michigan, raised there until I was 13. Moved to Texas, San Antonio area from 13, forever now. So wherever you feel like people gain their real identity, pick between Michigan and Texas. If I can time this picture-in-picture correctly here. A little late, I guess. But got an idea what I'm doing. I think I touched the apron there. And I think I took the corner a little too slow. Turn 3 and 4, that's really where the time is. You watch the top split people, they're diving it into that white line, and it's like once they get there, they do a quick release and brake and back on the gas, or they have to use a little bit of brake because they drop so quick. They go from like 80 to 75 or something like that, just like that. But then once they get there and they get back on the throttle, they've got the speed right at that point where basically it's like they just grip onto that white line and they just go. And it's like they're holding on to it. They're not going to fly off. They just got the rail. See there, top right, with 1 minute left of the session, I was at the top of the leaderboard there for the qualifying. And like I said, I do qualify P1. Oh. Like a dork, I don't end the recording. I sit there daydreaming. Oh, I'm supposed to hit stop record. Ah! So, see if I can time this other broadcast camera a little bit better. Only one caution in this race. Strength of field 1700, or basically 1800. We'll give it 1800. Only one caution, so this is definitely a fun race. It got slick like crazy. We'll go ahead and lower the in-car audio. You see up there, we got a bunch of battling going on, primarily in the back of the pack. Pretty much everyone midfield and up. They straighten it out, single file, they're in it for the long haul. I think this is a #1 truck, right? I mean, he's gonna be picking off drivers left and right, left and right. Not sure why he didn't qualify. Lots of battle in here. Again, still primarily in the back of the pack. You go through the front of the field, pretty much everybody's single file. I think next time I'm going to add my commentary to the actual picture-in-picture recording, because doing it like this, it's just as small to me as it is to you, so I can't even see that little reference box. So shot myself in the foot there. Eventually I'll get all this down and I'll get it right. I'll figure out exactly what needs to be done. Completing lap 6, you're going to see people getting a little bit tighter, so probably see some people who have some runs off of 2 going down the back stretch. Not quite sure why that truck is taking it high. I don't know if he maybe trying to make the top groove work or what. I'm not really convinced that there is a top groove here. I didn't look it up, I should have. I think that this configuration is the same banking as when the Texas Motor Speedway opened. So it's 24 degrees both sides. And the issue with that is it's obviously not progressive banking. So going up higher on the track, all you're doing, you're not gaining any extra banking. All you're doing is gaining length. So I can't imagine that it's really that fast, that it's faster. And you see, I've seen one person try to use the top line. I was right behind him, and the caution came out before too long to really determine if it was legit, if he was going to have a better run than me. The other problem is I'm not entirely consistent. You're going to see it here. You should be able to see it here in the in-car camera. But eventually we'll go up and watch the leaders because it does start getting a little bit more action. But I get inconsistent and I lose my lead. Second and third catch up to me. And that inconsistency there, it's hard to gauge the bottom line to a consistent top line driver, because if you're consistent in both, then you have something to go by. But see there, Ian picking people off. He's like, yep, past you, yep, past you. What's interesting though, I don't know if you see it here, top 3 people representing 3 different nations. You got US in the first, you got France in second, and Brazil in third. So pretty cool. And I'm getting text messages and phone calls. Hey, my dad. Having some issues. Well, I'm gonna have to step away because family comes first, but I'm not gonna stop this recording. This is like, as I hit the microphone, this is like the 10th stinking try I've had trying to get all this put together. So enjoy the recording and I'll be back. I gotta go help my dad real quick. Hopefully my cat doesn't get over here and jack up and stepping on my keyboard and stuff, because then I'll be really mad. I'll probably have to redo this anyways, whatever. On its own, fat. Let's fix the mic here. Sorry for the noise. Woo! Hi. Well, you can see that Lincoln made his way by 7 to Vincent. I'm starting to make my mistakes here if you haven't noticed. Got loose right there, very loose. Whew. Vincent able to capitalize. I tried to hold him a little high, but he's already cleared me, so I concede. Don't want to. No point in wrecking him. Oh goodness. Speaking of those frame rate drops, if bad, I need to run some more. I am looking for real sponsors. You can see over here, up there, in there area. I am looking for sponsors to help put together a rig that can push higher quality graphics and better frame rates. If that's something you're interested in, let me know. I have plenty of real estate here. I have it here on my truck. And obviously, if you're watching this, I collect all my victories and put you in victory lane. However many times we agree. So head on over to GonzalesRacing.com. Let me know. My dad had an issue with trying to get his lawnmower started. I guess it wasn't turning over for him, but by the time I ran over there, between us we have about 4 acres, so I had to run probably, I don't know, quarter of a mile. Not even a quarter. It's just 100 yards. Anyways, had to run over there, get it started. Ah, goodness. Still getting all sorts of text messages and things. You see though, here, I'm not letting the two get away. If I slow down, get consistent, I'm a little faster. You can't see it here on the standings because that's based off of the end of the race. But he had it right, but better. Probably too far dead. I got there. All I had to do was use the choke and throttle inputs. Throttle. Come on, inputs. Alright, so anyways, not letting them go. We are pulling away from third, but I can start getting inconsistent again. Text messages. See right here, the 2 gets loose off of 2, avoids the wall, loses some momentum. I was going to try to challenge here, but he's defending properly. And then I just clip that apron. Apron here is like a freaking rattlesnake. It bites you and you're done for. And then obviously the 7 was able to capitalize on that as well. We're gonna leave the camera up here in front because again, I think when I was doing this recording, I had to step outside also again to help the parents. Because again, family comes first. Well, if you're Christian, family comes second. God first, family, you know. But obviously, you can't be an infidel who totally ignores his family. That's the only way the Bible calls you an infidel, is if you don't take care of your family. So, fun fact. See here, challenging the 7. Went ahead and did a little bit of a dive bomb. Probably didn't like it too much, but he wasn't gonna put up too big of a fight. Kept him on the outside there. I was just trying so hard to make sure I did not float up. You see, he got loose right there. I didn't notice in the card, but right here on the practice, you see he got loose, got into the wall, ended up losing a position to the 1. I feel horrible about that. We was just racing for position, no contact between us. Sorry, Vincent, for that, putting you in that position, man. But hey, gotta race, gotta win. So now, gotta reel back in the leader here with Vincent hot on my butt. Okay, hopefully people stop texting me. So you can again see the leader's not pulling away. It's just that we're making mistakes and it's costing us. Lap traffic staying high here. I feel like here 1 and 2 is where I'm gaining my most time on the leader. 3 and 4, it's just a less difficult corner, so it's a little bit more parity or equalism across the trucks. But again, I'm not convinced that the high line is going to be any better. And to me, it looks like I'm reeling him in slowly. 33 of 40. We're fixing. The race is almost over. Caution. Just saw the caution lights come out. Caution lights. So let's take a look at what that caution is. Right along with the 3 of Gary Sexton. Gets loose off of 4. Overcorrects into the wall. Keeps it down there. Take a ride inside with him. Yeah, it's trying to use that high lane and you get loose up there. You heard him lift off. When he did, he was already overcorrecting or has wheel to the right, so when it caught grip, it just turned him back around. So that's a little rough. Whoa, 18 flying by right there. He was in front of us when caution came out, so he's got to go by us. All right, well, we're on lap 34 of 40. We're gonna have a 3-lap shootout, barring no cautions, which I've already told you at the beginning. We've only had 1 caution. This is it. So we had a really good long run. Let's see if I can time this picture in picture as well. This one's a little bit harder. I don't know where the midfield is here in car, where I try to start it. Somewhere around there. I'm a little bit behind. Not that shabby, not that shabby. Close. You saw, I don't know if you can't see it, but the 2, maybe you saw it in the mirror, the 2 actually overshot his pit just a little bit and he had to back up. So he's gonna have some extra time on that. We have a truck head on out. The 8, followed by myself, then Vincent, and then somebody else able to get 4th. We had that, oh no, that's, sorry, the 2 is able to come out in 4th. The 1 of Ian though, I think he had a bad pit stop as well. He had a 15-second pit stop. 15-second pit stop. That's rough. We had a blinker up there. Should be 2 to green at this right here. Yeah. I was expecting them, I wasn't paying attention, I was expecting them to go. I'm not quite sure why. I'm not the leader, so I don't know why I'd be going to the inside. Oh goodness. But Very interesting. So if you take a look here at our standings right here, you have a 9.1 pit stop for Matthew Caldwell up in first. You also have one right here for a Mr. Alan Fox. Everybody else pretty much took 4 tires. Now you're talking, they're probably taking right sides. The left sides is going to have 30 laps on them. So you're not going to have any grip on the left side because you saw it was slipping and sliding even for the leaders. So here, show you at the top left what my paint scheme is, give you a chance to see it. Actually, I think I already did. Missed that. Apologies. See my paint scheme up there. But yeah. Gonna be interesting. Alright, 1 to go, lights off. Anticipation. The hardest part about this is having a single monitor, and you're not going to see it in the recording, but while I'm driving, you know, I'm constantly doing the looking left thing, and well, to you, your left would be that way, but the single monitor looking left, and I have it set where it doesn't do the transitions just straight, you know, so kind of dizzy's effect, and it's just hard to do that and get a good decent jump with the leader. All right, here we go. Pace car's off, the leader's off. I do kind of get a decent jump, better than 3rd and 4th, so able to drop down and solidify 2nd going into corner 1s and 2. Corners 1 and 2. You can kind of see the 8 wiggle just a little bit there in 1 and 2. So, and right there as well. And look, I'm just right there, entrance to 3 and 4, just gain hardcore. He starts floating up, so I go ahead and use up a little tire to stay down low. A little bit of pass in the grass, not quite, but I did touch the grass. Side by side going into 1 and 2. I'm able to clear him. He's able to keep it off the wall. Now he was in 5th or 6th when he pitted, so if he can finish higher, equal to or higher than the 2 tires is a good trade-off. You can see right now he's basically, ooh, we got three wide, goodness, 3 wide. And then Ian right behind him, he's going to want to try to make up positions. You see Matthew struggling there to keep the power down. Trucks just training by. So 2 tires was not a good payoff, especially with 3 laps to go in the race. This is the final lap. So we're showing you a battle in the back because the top 3 are pretty much single. Coming to the checkered flag, the number 4, P7, Jordon Gonzales. Woo! Yeah, finally got me my Texas win. I know. So, hey, what happened to my music playlist? Why did it stop? Oh well, whatever. Let's go choose a different song, I guess. Not in loop. Or why? Oh well. Burning it down, burning it down. P7 Victory Lane here in Texas. So again, if you are looking for any opportunities to put your company or anything you want to advertise out there in a vehicle that makes it to victory lane, I save all my videos, do it for you. Obviously, you can see my irating. I'm not like those 8,000 irating people, but I do my best to get victories, and I'm trying to. My goal is to get 1 victory at every track per week, at a minimum. Martinsville, my goal was just to get to 1 without any incidents, so I don't lose irating and junk. I got that one out of the way. Martinsville, I'm not even gonna go for a win. I really needed new pedals for that, but again, looking for sponsors. Appreciate you guys stopping in. Hope you guys enjoyed the race. This is victory number 31 or 32. I forget, but I'll make sure I remember when I post the title. So, but appreciate you guys stopping in. This replay is out. God bless, and my engine's out too.